everyone, it's Natalie Butler. Hello team believers, how are you? I hope you're doing well. So I'm going to use today more so as like Sunday motivation. I've been reaching out to a lot of team members and I just wanted to address some things that I'm being heard. I'm going to try to get through this as fast as possible. I had to turn my air off, so I'm hot. So we're just going to jump right into it. And I wrote some notes just to help me keep track because sometimes I like to get sidetracked. So this is going to be how you can jumpstart your business in 2 weeks. No excuses, just do it. I'll say it again. You say it with me. No excuses, just do it. So no one wants to buy. I hear that a lot. And if you tell me that, guess what I'm going to ask you? How many people did you approach? Usually I get the response, everyone, or some single digit number like 5 or 6, which consists of a couple of neighbors, your mom, your dad, and maybe another person, but that's just about it. And I'm going to break this down and tell you how this is not enough for you. In your welcome kit, starter kit, appointment kit, whatever you call it that you paid your $15 fee, as well as the newbie PowerPoint that I go over every Monday, there is a section in there where you write down 100 people that you know and you contact them about your Avon business. So this is what it looks like when it comes in your starter kit itself. We're going to skip a couple of pages and starting on 21, it has all of these sections about who are you going to talk to. Can you see that? You don't really have to, but it is in here, okay? Now I want you to come up with this list of 100 people. As you realize, you have 10 brochures for the current campaign. That is not going to be nearly enough unless you plan on getting each brochure back from the person and then going back to someone else with that brochure. So if you plan to approach 100 people, you need to have at least 100 brochures. It sounds scary, but trust me, it's actually more cost efficient to order more brochures. And then I also want to talk about self-fulfilling prophecy. And this is pretty much where you're going to speak something into existence. So the whole no one wants to buy from me, guess what? No one is going to buy from you. Because a lot of times you approach people how you're feeling. So if you already have set yourself up for failure in your mind, that's exactly what's going to happen. So you have to think about yourself. Would you buy from yourself if you approached you? Yeah, you want to buy this Avon? Probably not. I wouldn't. So let's just be honest with it, okay? I want you to also think about like Steve Jobs. Where would Apple or iPhone be if he left his greatest invention in his basement and didn't tell anyone? And that's another problem that I'm seeing here is the fear of telling people because of rejection. The first step is to get out there. You need to tell any and everybody. A closed mouth does not get fed, especially true if you plan on making this a full-time business. So I want you to go back to your list of 100 people. Is your family on there? And I mention this because a lot of representatives don't want to tell their family. And trust me, just like you, I was also in that same boat. But you really don't know if they will support you until you approach them. They could just be your biggest supporter. And if they don't support you, maybe they can refer you to someone that is interested in purchasing from you. But regardless of the fact, it's about networking and getting yourself out there. Direct sales is networking. You're building relationships. So even if someone says, well, no, I was looking to get some skin cells off, they might even throw your name in the conversation like, well, so-and-so sells Avon. So throughout my sales career, I was always taught to expect many more no's than yes. Depending on the company, sometimes they said 20 no's to 1 yes, and sometimes they said 10 no's to 1 yes. Make it fun, make it challenging. You think you're going to get 20 no's? Go out there and try to collect 20 no's and you see how many people say yes to you. Okay. So, and of course, if they're saying no, it could just be, not right now. Maybe they don't have the funds. Or maybe they're just waiting to see if you're going to stick around. So, I challenge you. Develop a list of 100 people to approach. I'll include a link to a worksheet that can help you start brainstorming to figure out who you know, such as who does your mom work with or who did you go to church with or anything like that. And I want you to set aside a time to contact these 100 contacts. It doesn't have to be all in one day, but over the course of 5 days, try to contact 20 people per day. Therefore, you reach your goal of 100. If you truly do not know 100 people, I want you to practice the power of 3. This is where you actually introduce yourself to 3 people per day. This could equate to about 30 people per week. If you do it 3 times in 5 days, that's 15 people times 2, 30. Bam. Once you get their contact information, do not just sit on it. Follow up with them. The last thing I want to hear is, I gave them my book so they know my information. That does not work that way. Life happens. I want you to think about a time where you possibly forgot to pay a bill. It happens. You could have had the money, but you know, your son probably fell off his bike, got hurt, or a school called about a parent-teacher conference, or someone's getting married, someone's passed away. Things happen where it takes our minds off of it. It's not the customer's job to remind you to get your money. It's your job to follow up. So, like I said, people forget, but if you've sold Avon before, they could just be looking to see if you're going to quit again. Why get hooked on something if they know you're not going to be around? And I hate to say it like that, but that's how people think. Like, well, she quit last time and got us hooked on this product, and we don't even know if she's going to stick around, he or she, because it could be a man or a woman situation. So once you get that information, follow up. Follow up is key. No one is going to chase you down to give you their money. No, it doesn't work that way. Now, if you call, they'll give you some money, yeah. But they're not going to chase you down, come sitting on your front porch waiting on you to get their money. It doesn't work that way. So like I said, we're going to challenge ourselves to create a list of 100 people. And you can contact them via phone, snail mail, email, text, social media, however you want to. Contact them and let them know about your Avon business. You can direct them to your online store, or you can direct them to the brochure. And then follow up with them. And I guarantee you, you are going to have success. But the biggest key is to get out there and stop telling yourself why it won't work, because it will. Thank you so much. You have a good day. Bye-bye.